The Battle of Monte Cassino was a series of battles fought between Allied and Axis forces in the Italian campaign of World War II. The battles took place around the town of Cassino, Italy, and the nearby monastery of Monte Cassino. The monastery, which was built in the 5th century, was a strategic point for both sides. The Allies wanted to take the monastery to open up a route to Rome, while the Axis wanted to defend it to prevent the Allies from advancing. The First Battle of Monte Cassino began on January 17, 1944. The Allies launched a frontal assault on the German-held monastery, but they were repulsed with heavy casualties. The Second Battle of Monte Cassino began on March 15, 1944. The Allies again launched a frontal assault, but they were again repulsed. In the aftermath of the second battle, the Allies decided to bomb the monastery. The bombing took place on March 15, 1944, and it destroyed the monastery. The bombing was controversial, and some historians believe that it was unnecessary. The Third Battle of Monte Cassino began on May 11, 1944. The Allies launched a flanking attack on the German positions, and they were successful in taking the monastery. The Allies then advanced on Rome, and they entered the city on June 4, 1944. The Battle of Monte Cassino was a costly battle for both sides. The Allies suffered over 55,000 casualties, while the Axis suffered over 20,000 casualties. The battle also had a significant impact on the Italian people. The bombing of the monastery was a major blow to Italian culture, and it led to widespread anger and resentment against the Allies. The Battle of Monte Cassino was a turning point in the Italian campaign. The Allies' victory at Monte Cassino opened up a route to Rome, and it led to the collapse of the Italian front. The battle also demonstrated the Allies' commitment to defeating the Axis, and it helped to raise morale among the Allied troops. Here are some of the key events of the Battle of Monte Cassino. January 17, 1944, the First Battle of Monte Cassino begins. The Allies launch a frontal assault on the German-held monastery, but they are repulsed with heavy casualties. March 15, 1944, the Second Battle of Monte Cassino begins. The Allies again launch a frontal assault, but they are again repulsed. March 15, 1944, the Allies bomb the monastery of Monte Cassino. The bombing destroys the monastery and causes widespread damage to the town of Cassino. May 11, 1944, the Third Battle of Monte Cassino begins. The Allies launch a flanking attack on the German positions, and they are successful in taking the monastery. May 23, 1944, the Allies enter Rome. The Battle of Monte Cassino is over. The Battle of Monte Cassino was a complex and controversial battle. It was a costly battle for both sides, and it had a significant impact on the Italian people. The battle was also a turning point in the Italian campaign, and it helped to lead to the defeat of the Axis in Italy.